Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video, and today we're gonna actually teach you how to build the Teen Titans Tower kitchen, which you guys seen had a the window that actually works, it doesn't go out, and also these are the two things you'll need for the window. You can find this piece in the shark gallery, and then you can also find the door in just the door gallery, which you'll find more down where the pillars are. And then this is all in the neo tilted section, which you can find besides this. You can find a neo tilted Durburger thing, the neo tilted Durburger restaurant, and then these pieces you can just find on the neo tilted apartments gallery, which actually is pretty basic. But we're actually gonna, I guess, get right to the building portion, and then so you're actually only going to need about 6 of these pieces to make just the frame. So actually here, let's go right over here into the building area. You can do whatever grid snap you guys like most, but we're going to do it 4. We're just going to do straight up 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, like this. This size may look big, which is why we're not going to use the whole entire thing. So these 2 pieces right here, you guys will actually grab these and hold the resize. Make sure you have building to prop on also. Make sure you have building to prop on your settings and your options. Where it says options, make sure you have this on, not off. But you're going to go to width, and then actually no, you're going to go to depth. You're going to use depth, and then you're going to change it just to the half mark point of the original floor, and you're just going to shrink it over there to make it like that. Same thing with this one. You're going to do the exact same thing as what we just did with that one. Make it look like that. It looks smaller, which is why we kind of need it smaller, because when you walk in, you'll have the table with the chairs, the fridge, and the kitchen line all around here. And yes, Dylan, I will friend you as soon as this is done. But that's just the floor layout right here. It's like a 2x6. I mean a 2x3. It's a 2x3. You only need 6 floors. 2 of them are shrunk in half with the depth. You're just gonna change it halfway. But the walls, we'll actually get the walls in. We're getting the background in first, so then we can get all this done. You're actually only gonna need about 7 walls for this. Well, no, you're gonna need like 7 or 6 walls for this. So make sure you are using the white side and not the blue side, like I just messed up there. Make sure it's on the white side, pointing in, which it doesn't look white until we add some lights into it. Which actually I will show you what lights. You guys don't have to have lights. I'm just doing it without lights for this, but I will show you guys what it looks like lights after. You're gonna do this exact thing, and then for this end point right here, where it gets stuck, and it's colliding with the wall, you guys are actually gonna do same thing. But you're gonna use width. You're gonna change the width until it fits the spot perfectly like that, and then it'll blend in just like that. It doesn't look like anything bad. And then you can just continue on with the normal wall and just build it all the way up to here, which you're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 walls. You're gonna need 5.5 walls for this. This will be open because there's actually you can add a doorway here if you want. Yes, Prince Terry, I seen you did want the kitchen, so I did it just because I know people want to build something different. But if you haven't seen, these are all the pieces. We just built the layout for the kitchen layout area. This is the basic layout that you're going to need. You're not going to need anything too big, but this is the basic layout. And then we're also going to show you how to do the window, which we'll do that last as soon as we get everything in. So you're actually going to want to start off with the sink right here, the left sink. You are also going to need a right and a left, so you're going to get the left one first, to go all the way in this corner right here. Make sure you have grid snap 32 on, so then you can get a angle where it doesn't hit the wall too far, where you have a little bit of space behind it, just like that. But you're actually going to move this over just a little bit like this, because in this tiny spot you'll cram something in there to make it angle. But for this part right here, you're actually going to use one of these corner pieces for the counter, which will make your piece fit. It may collide, which is why we're doing this for a reason. As soon as you put that in, make sure you have enough room to move it over, so then it blends in just like that. There's just a tiny little like bump right there, which is good. And then right here, you're gonna see this spot right here is gonna be for the mini garbage bin, which you guys can find in the Neo Tilted Durburger prop, and the actual builds that are already built. You guys can just take it from there. But here, let's get the garbage in really quick. What windows did you use for the tower as well? Like the kind of translucent windows. Oh, the one that I use for the tower, I am actually about to show you that. It's not actually a window at all. It's actually a door. So you're actually gonna find that in a door gallery, which I will actually show you in just a moment on what door I'm talking about. It's this door right here. You're gonna find this in the door gallery, which you can also find on like other store buildings, but you do not want to go like in galleries and look for that. You just got to go to the door gallery. It's more towards bottom, near like all the color stuff and the blocks. It's more towards that. But here, let's continue on. After you get that main part in for that sink and all that, you actually are gonna need one of these oven pieces, which will connect perfectly with this to make it look like this. And then after that, this long spot, this little empty spot, you're gonna need the big coffee table, which is the main thing that you're gonna see in a lot of business buildings and all that stuff that you guys might know. Might be a gap there, which is why you guys can also move it if you want. So we'll actually move this up just a little bit. But if you guys do not want it to like look like this, you guys can just lower it down to fit the piece like this. And you can just push it in, make sure it collides like that, so then it matches with the thing. And it's not like all empty. And at least you have some space for this corner, which you're going to need another sink in just a moment, which is the corner sink. The right one, actually. The right sink, we used the left one in the beginning, so we're actually going to get... We're not going to remove it, but just making sure you guys actually see the layout right here. Garbage, corner, left sink, oven, coffee, which is what you'll need for the whole thing pretty much until you get to this part. You can collide this one if you want. You can make the collision within it so there's not a space there, or you guys can just use the width, the depth. You guys can just extend it too, so then it's wider and it actually connects. But like this part right here, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of open space. It's not gonna really have, this kitchen's not gonna be really this big. I'm doing it so then you guys can see the layout of what you'll need for like the tower portion. So like this right here, I had blocks sitting out here, which pretty much made it so you could put the window there, so it looked like there's just a little bit of space on the outside, which you're not going to need much, but you guys are going to need enough to at least fit some stuff in there. You're also going to need another corner piece right here, which I will show you what you're going to need it for. You'll need it for this part. Actually, you're going to collide this one into this. You're actually going to push outside the build just a little bit, like this. It may look weird, but you're going to push it out just a little bit so it's outside. You guys can see it's outside just a little bit. So then it'll look like this piece is part of it. You can push it out just a little more if you guys want. just so you have this type of feature to it. So the cabinet's all the way out, which that is a corner, so just so you guys know. And then you also need the fridge, which is the biggest part about this. You're gonna need the fridge, obviously, because that's where Beast Boy and Cyborg eat all their snacks and all that pie. But make sure the fridge is just a little bit in, so then there's not an empty space behind it, so it looks just like this. This may look like a pretty big kitchen, but it really ain't. As soon as I get the table and everything, the chairs, it's not gonna look as big as it should. Which, this wall right here, you guys don't really need it this big. You guys can shrink it if you want, like move the wall over just a little bit, like outside or something, but you guys don't have to. But for the upper part above the sinks and the fridge, you guys are going to need this piece, which is the cabinets for the build. Which, there's actually only one cabinet I used, and it was this one. I just curved mine a little bit, turned it different angles so then it could fit place. So you're just gonna really need one starting here, which it may go on the wall just a little bit, but that's fine because you're gonna need a corner piece after. And then you're also gonna connect it like that, so then it connects perfectly. And then just so you can get the corner part, you're actually gonna need this to go in the wall just a little bit and collide with the other ones, so then they're together. Can you like also do the build the living room? Oh yeah, no, actually, and also guys, just Prince actually did just say something good. He said, can I build the rooms or the living room too? I can actually do that. Yeah, this Friday I can do that for sure. I can show you guys what pieces you'll need for each character's room. Starfires, Cyborgs, Beast Boys, and Ravens. Robins, I'm not gonna do Robins just because in the old Teen Titans show, that like the actual classic Teen Titans, there wasn't really much of, it wasn't the same as the Robin room that you see in the Teen Titans Go. But yeah, but I'll definitely do like the 4 rooms at least. But continuing on with the cabinets, you're only gonna need a couple more. You guys can do as many as you want if you really want to, but spacing them out just like this is all you'll need. Space it out just like that or something, and like this corner part right here, you can just do one right above, and that's really it. If you want, you don't have to, like, but I'll space this one out like that. See, it's like a basic kitchen. It's not too much, not a lot, but it's pretty easy. It's the basic part to it. But so I think we almost used all the pieces so far, besides this and this, the chair and the table, and then also the window, which we'll do last. So actually, let's get the chair and the table. So select both of them, and let's bring it right over here. Okay, so you guys are actually, the table is not normal, so you guys are actually gonna have to size it up just a little bit. About right here in this build portion, about like right here, you guys are gonna do the table, but you're not just gonna leave the table how it is. You're actually gonna extend it up just a little bit. You're gonna use height and extend it about 4 times. Just click the button 4 times like this, just so the table looks like that. So it's just high enough like that. You can move it over like at this corner, right? The corner of the square right there. And then the chairs, you're going to do the exact same thing, except you're only going to click it twice. So you're going to put about 4, since there's really only 4 chairs that you see there in the show. Make sure it's angled. You can angle it however you want, but then you're going to size it twice, like that. And then just do it 3 more times all the way around after you get the other 2. Just like that. You can move this over just a little bit like that, or even like, I don't know, you guys can turn it to the side if you guys want. Here, I'll actually do that for you guys like this, and then move this one like right here or something. Make it look just like that table. You guys can add the junk on the floor if you guys want, like all like the garbage pieces, which you guys will probably find in like galleries, just like let's see, a gallery like in the prefabs area. You guys are gonna probably find the junk stuff, like all the random stuff in about like this gallery or something. At the bottom of the neo-tilted apartments, you guys can just pretty much add a little bit of trash on the ground if you guys want. You don't have to. Just a decoration. Like this. Add a little bit of it, make it look like Beast Boy or someone came in there and just trashed it. Okay, now the biggest part that you guys are going to really have to pay attention to, which is probably the most important part when it comes to the window, is these two pieces right here. It's a bit of a struggle when it comes to building the window because you have to build it right. So you'll actually find this in the shark gallery, which it's in the wall shark gallery. So right here you guys are actually gonna use this exact piece, but you're not gonna place it like that. You're gonna place it around here and then do resize, but then you're gonna do all. You're gonna put all on and just do it like this. Like that. But it looks too tall, so we're not going to leave it that tall. So you're actually going to go to height after you get it to like around that. You guys can like line it up with the wall left to it, and then also change the width so it fits your build about like right here. See, it's like a perfect fit. There's gonna be just a little gap here because you obviously add like the little wall for the door frame and all that. This is just like a demonstration of what it would look like. And then you're gonna grab this door, which you guys are probably gonna wonder, how the heck am I gonna use the door? I'll show you exactly how. So you're actually gonna change it like this. Make sure you have it centered so it fits just in the center of that. But you're gonna use pitch, and you're gonna turn it sideways, and then you're gonna go to resize, go to height, width, and then you're gonna click width about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times you're gonna hit width. Actually, no, 13 times, I lied. So 13 times you're gonna do width, and then height you're gonna do about, actually I can't say an amount because there's really no amount. Just gonna have to find the size pretty much. See how this door sticks out? Just make sure everything's in when you're actually doing it. So it's not fit yet, but when you do have the door, like you guys can see what I'm doing. Just trying to make it so it fits perfectly in it. But you guys can also use the width one more time so you guys can't actually see the door handle above. So then it'll look just like this. You guys are just going to basically try to fit it in until it reaches the other side. Which you're going to do height a couple more times until it fits the frame. Just like this. And it seems to fit. Which it may look weird for now. Like it's not bad, but look. You cannot go outside this. It is a legitimate barrier. Pretty much. But you can make it as a window. Which there's no gaps here. Pretty much this is the tutorial for the kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys are going to use this on any of your builds. You guys don't have to, but if you guys do, this is how you build it. Here I'll go back and see, this is how it looks from a distance. It's basically just Teen Titans kitchen for the classic Teen Titans tower. Oh yeah, Prince, what you need. But yeah, so pretty much kitchen. Basic. You guys can add a door here if you really want, like any door. You can make it your own way in this area. But this is the basic way to do the kitchen. It's not too much. But also lights, if you guys do want to know lights. The lights that you guys are going to want to use. you guys can actually find the lights in the exact same Neo-Tilted Apartments gallery, which is these lights. These are the only lights you guys will need. You can like move it up just like that, put like 2 down. Just look like that. That'll pretty much be the whole kitchen, which is pretty good. Talk about the black windows, like the ones. Oh. The black windows. Are you saying this right here? Because this is in the shark gallery. You'll find this. It's a pretty easy frame to find. Like, where is it? Yeah, when you use windows, you're not going to use normal windows. You're actually going to use pieces, like the door and then the shark piece, which you'll find in the shark gallery for the walls. The shark wall gallery, which you'll find there. Let's see. Oh, the actual map. Wait, the map. Oh, this one? Oh, the real map. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'll show you guys what the real map looks like, and then you guys just seen the kitchen, the how to build kitchen. So, actually, if you guys do want to see what it looks like in the real thing, I can show you right now. It's gonna load any moment. Yep, here we go. Show you guys what it looks like. Start the game. Show you guys the exact thing of what it looks like in game for the tower. Which you guys can actually go up. Okay, up the tower. Yeah, these windows actually are the exact same thing for the kitchen, which they look way bigger. But see, this is the exact kitchen. Besides, there's trash and all that. And then there's also the stove piece. Like, look up. Oh yeah, this you can't see the black on this part, but when you do the tower bigger, you're not gonna be able to see it. And then that's just lights when you're outside. When I'm outside. Oh, I know what you mean. I'll go up. Okay, let's see. Oh, are you saying the actual like the ones that you can't see into, the windows that you can't see into? Because that you can find in the shark gallery. I gotta end the video, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed. But I will stream Friday. And yeah, you guys can also find these windows in the shark gallery, so don't worry. On Friday, I'll show you guys how to build the rooms. Which actually, I'll show you Ravens really quick since I never showed you, and then I'll end the video. This is Raven's room. I'm gonna work on this. This is gonna be a mini game. So this will actually be like a mini game you guys will be able to enter. It's like a death run. It's called Enter Portal 2 Dimension Death Run, which is pretty different. But this is Raven's room actually, so you guys can leave the room pretty much. Go back. But yeah, the windows, and then this is the whole tower. This is what the kitchen will look like in the tutorial, which you guys just seen. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.